On November 24, 2021, a 23-year-old YouTuber named Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, uploaded a video that looked less like a YouTube upload and more like a television production. The title was simple: $456,000 Squid Game in real life, 456 contestants, a $456,000 prize, and almost every major game recreated from Netflix's hit series. But the real story wasn't just about recreating Squid Game. It was about proving that YouTube could produce entertainment on a scale that once belonged almost entirely to television and Hollywood. At first glance, the idea sounded almost ridiculous. Take one of the biggest shows in the world, rebuild its sets, bring in hundreds of contestants, recreate its games, and put hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line. But MrBeast had already spent years developing a formula built around one basic principle: make the idea so easy to understand that nobody needs an explanation before clicking. And Squid Game was almost perfect for that formula. The Netflix series had exploded globally in 2021. Its story was built around 456 desperate contestants competing in children's games for a massive cash prize. MrBeast took that basic concept and removed the fictional violence. Instead of death, eliminated contestants were given a visual effect that made it look as though they had been eliminated from the game. The competition was real, the money was real, and the winner really did walk away with $456,000. But before the cameras even started rolling, MrBeast had to solve a much bigger problem. How do you make a YouTube video look expensive enough to match the audience's imagination? According to reports at the time, the production cost around $3.5 million. About $2 million went toward building and producing the sets, while another $1.5 million was allocated for prizes. The project was also partly funded through a partnership involving Brawl Stars, giving the production a commercial engine behind the spectacle. That number is important because it reveals what made this video different. MrBeast wasn't simply spending money to make a video longer. He was spending money to increase the scale of the idea itself. The production recreated recognizable environments from Squid Game, including red light, green light, Dalgona, tug of war, marbles, and the glass bridge. Hundreds of contestants wore numbered tracksuits, and the entire competition was structured around eliminating players until only one remained. And then there was the opening. There was no long introduction explaining who MrBeast was. No traditional television-style setup. No slow build. The video essentially started with the competition. That decision was crucial. A traditional television production can spend several minutes establishing characters, locations, and background because viewers are already committed to watching the program. YouTube doesn't give creators that luxury. Every second is competing against another thumbnail, another short, another notification, and another video. MrBeast understood that. The audience already knew what Squid Game was. So instead of explaining the concept, he used that existing cultural knowledge as the shortcut. Within seconds, viewers understood the rules. 456 people, one competition, $456,000 waiting at the end. And then something happened that showed just how powerful this format could be. The video exploded. It crossed 100 million views in roughly 3 days, and within 8 days it had reached around 142 million views. At the time, it became MrBeast's most viewed main channel video. That wasn't simply a viral moment. It was a business signal. The video demonstrated that a creator could take a recognizable global entertainment concept, combine it with an enormous real-world production, package it inside a simple YouTube format, and attract an audience measured in the hundreds of millions. And there was another important difference. Netflix had created Squid Game as a premium scripted television series. MrBeast created his version as a creator-led competition designed specifically for YouTube. The two productions were built for different business models. Netflix earns through subscriptions. MrBeast's production could be supported through advertising, sponsorships, and the enormous attention generated by the video itself. The Los Angeles Times described the project as essentially an elaborate advertisement because a sponsor was integrated into the production while the audience watched the competition for free. This changed the question creators were asking. Before videos like this, spending millions of dollars on a single YouTube production seemed almost impossible to justify. After videos like this, the question became different. What happens if spending more money creates a bigger idea, and the bigger idea attracts a much larger audience? That became the foundation of the modern MrBeast model. Instead of treating a YouTube video as a cheap piece of content, the production itself became the product. The set became part of the thumbnail. The prize became part of the title. The contestants became part of the story. And the scale became part of the marketing. This is why the $456,000 Squid Game video mattered beyond its view count. It showed creators that production value could be directly connected to storytelling. A larger set could create stronger visuals. A bigger prize could create higher stakes. More contestants could create more unpredictable moments. And a recognizable concept could reduce the amount of explanation needed before the story began. But there was also criticism. Some observers argued that the recreation focused heavily on the spectacle while missing the deeper themes of the original Squid Game, which explored inequality, debt, desperation, and the darker side of capitalism. Others viewed the video as an impressive tribute that translated the fictional concept into a safe, real-world competition. And that criticism raises an important question. Was MrBeast changing YouTube, or was YouTube simply becoming another form of television? The answer may be both. The video borrowed the scale and production language of television, but it kept the speed, accessibility, and direct creator relationship of YouTube. That combination was powerful. Viewers didn't need a cable subscription. They didn't need to wait for a television network. They didn't need to sit through a traditional programming schedule. They simply clicked a thumbnail. And behind that thumbnail was a production that reportedly cost millions of dollars. The result was a new kind of creator economy, where the boundary between YouTuber and entertainment company became increasingly difficult to define. MrBeast wasn't just appearing in his videos anymore. He was becoming the central character, producer, host, marketer, and business engine behind a massive entertainment operation. And the Squid Game video gave millions of viewers a visible demonstration of what that model could look like. The most important part wasn't the $456,000. It wasn't even the 456 contestants. It was the realization that a YouTube creator could take an idea that looked impossible, turn it into a physical production, and distribute it globally without a traditional television network. That is the real legacy of MrBeast's Squid Game. It didn't invent expensive YouTube videos. It didn't invent viral challenges. And it certainly didn't invent reality television. But it helped prove that when the concept, production, thumbnail, prize, pacing, and audience psychology all work together, YouTube can operate at a scale that looks remarkably similar to mainstream entertainment. And once creators saw that possibility, the ceiling changed. The question was no longer, how can I make a YouTube video? It became, how big can a YouTube video actually become? And that question would shape the next era of creator entertainment.